Hello!
Well, I appear to have found a new bizarre niche of products to get lost in. We're now looking at mobile phones, which are based on mock-ups of mobile phones that don't actually exist. We started off with the iPhone 5G, which was based on what somebody thought the iPhone 5 might look like. And now we've got the Nckia N8, which is based on what somebody thought the Nokia N8 was going to look like, when in fact it didn't end up looking much like it, as we will discover. Anyway, let's look at the world's most generic box that it comes in. Mobile phone, comfortable feel and excellent taste. That's the best taste of all. And we've also got some sort of street rapper doing some King of Fighters moves for some reason. What does it say on the box we've got? Telephone book. Marvellous. Can't wait to see that. Camera, Bluetooth, big speaker, music, and long standby. If this has a long standby, I'll be very surprised. Mobile phone. Enjoy anytime, anywhere. Yeah, as long as you're close to a plug socket, I imagine. That's it. That's all that's on the box. It doesn't come more generic. And inside, we have devices. Power adapter with some sort of foreign plug on that's no use to me. Horrible headset. Ugh, not even going to take it out of the packet. USB cable. Spare battery. Quite, it's amazingly light for a battery, actually. That's not a good sign. Notice how even the battery has Nckia written on it, this being a BP4L. We're convinced. Something that's quite nice, it gives you a rubbery silicone case for it, free in the box. You can't complain. Well, you can actually, because if I remember, it doesn't fit properly. I'll double check that. And moving away, here is the device itself. Now, it's not entirely differently shaped from a Nokia N8, but it does have a bit of a problem in that when the phone came out, it turns out it didn't have a physical keyboard. So essentially this looks nothing like it. Well, on the plus side, this is very heavy and feels sort of rubberized and well made. That's about as far as the goodness goes, of course, as ever. Button-wise, you've got a button on the bottom, you've got a whole keyboard across here, you've got a big screen, you've got a front camera and a back camera, you've got what it claims are left and right channels on stereo speakers, you've got a power button, you've got some fake European safety markings on it, you've got things at the bottom, one of which is USB. Designed in China, made in... Can't make that out, what does that say? I very much doubt you'll be able to see it on camera. Designed in China, made in Nckia Corporation, I think that says. Nckia, connecting people and spelling badly. Touch we. No thanks, I just washed my hands. 16GB is something that bears no resemblance to this device at all, and you've also got various lies other printed on the back. So there we go. Shall we see if the case fits? I don't actually remember fitting this before. I think it looked like it wouldn't fit, so I didn't bother. And I'm beginning to feel... And we're nearly on. Yes. Haha, yeah, it's horrible. Ugh, look. It won't sort of sit over the buttons on the side properly. Well, that's fun then. Oh, I didn't realise it has its own separate camera button. Look at that. Wow. Almost like a real thing. But not quite. Right. Let's have a look up at the back, shall we? I believe it slides off like this. I'll tell you what. This appears to be made out of some kind of metal they've rubberized. It's incredibly heavy and very strong. It'd probably take a bullet. Feels like it anyway. Here we are. There's another genuine Nckia battery, under which you've got slots for 2 SIM cards, as ever, so you could use it as 2 phones and switch between, and a slot for a micro SD card. More lies on a thing there. And 2 separate IMEI numbers, the mighty phone identification numbers. So you can effectively use this as 2 different phones. That's the good news. The bad news is the person who sent this to me says he actually owns 3 of these, and they all have the same IMEI. So, yeah, if somebody manages to get their phone banned from a network for some reason, yours will go down as well. However, as we are about to discover, that is probably the least of your worries. Can we get the back on? Yes. Oh, that was quite positive. Let's get some fingerprints off the screen, since it attracts them across the room. And, oh well, can't put it off any longer. Let's turn it on. What happens? Nothing. That's not a good start. Let's try again. Hold the button down longer. Here we are. Welcome! Thanks. I feel so welcome. That being the Nokia tune there. I think it's called Grand Valse or something. Set date. Don't want to. I'll pretend it's that date. Oh god, the screen's gone dark already. I'll just press OK, I think. OK. Set time, yeah, it's midnight. Whatever's easiest. And here we have the beautiful screen with its custom operating system. You'll notice it does actually have a touch screen, a resistive one, and mainly it resists your touch. Also, it goes to standby after about 0.4 of a femtosecond for some reason. Mainly probably because the battery isn't very good, but we'll get on to that. Right, no SIM card installed. Damn straight, I'm not risking any of my SIM cards for putting them into this thing. No calendar today. Oh, that's a shame. What day is it today? It is no day. There is no calendar anymore. Today does not exist. What do these buttons at the side do then? Volume up and down, presumably? Well, presumably it just goes bling. That one, don't know what that does. The mystery button. Camera button. Hey, there we are, look, we'll get into that later. Power button, obviously, and unknown mystery button at the bottom. Marvellous. Well, we've got a full QWERTY keyboard to confuse our thumbs with, so that's something. Right, what does it do then? Well, what's that, exit? Oh no, that takes you straight to the menu. That's confusing. Why have they got a picture of an exit for a menu? That's weird. Messages, presumably pictures, clock, sound, Bluetooth. Let's go into the full menu. Here we go. Call logs, don't care. Pastime, that sounds intriguing. That'll be crap games, I reckon. We've got the MERP store, which is great if you are running out of MERPs and need some more. Facebook, Yahoo Message. No, we're not interested. Ebook reader, yeah, I really want to use this to read whole novels. Links and Soccer Barn. Oh, I never liked Soccer Barn. Go on, new game. Okay. Oh, it's got a snail. How would one actually control this snail? Is 2 up? Yes, it is. There we are. Wow, you have to push the blocks over golden poos. There's a metaphor for life here somewhere. Oh, look, I am master of the universe. I have just about won. Brilliant. I have covered the poos with blocks. Oh, look, a back button. Back, get me out. Well, that was a pastime and a half, wasn't it? You must have a lot of time to pass if you are considering that. Contacts. Oh, we'll go in quickly. There won't be any, I doubt. Yeah, empty. Go on, let's put a contact in then. Option, presumably. New. Select group. Phone. Yeah, that sounds like a good start. Name. Oh, good God, how convoluted is this? Oh, it's got an on-screen keyboard, which seems a bit pointless since you've got a physical one down here. This person's name is Greg, I have decided. Oh, it's actually really nice typing on this. I do miss physical keyboards with these, touchscreen things these days. That's weird. Is that a Windows logo on the Q button? They're trying to cover all their bases on this one, aren't they? Oh, I don't know what I've done, but I appear to have ruined it. No. Oh, here we are. Put a mobile number for Greg. The mobile number is 555 5555. That cost him a fortune, that one. Okay. Save. Done. Exit. There we are. Now we can call Greg. Except we can't, because A, Greg is not real, B, that phone number is not real, and C, there's no SIM card in this damn thing. Right, how do we get out? Is that button? Yay, that one. Takes us back to the start. Look, we've found a use for it. Whatever next. Right, menu please. Oh, incidentally, if you're wondering what that thing in the middle is, that's not the menu. That just takes you straight to a sort of dialing pad thing. You can mash it with your fist. Menu. Right, what's next? Multimedia. This is going to be amazing. Camera, video recorder, image browser, audio player. I don't care. Oh dear, I've got the audio player. I'll go and play us some audio then. Hope it isn't copyrighted. Yeah, it sounds like it might be copyrighted. I would also like to point out, as far as I can ascertain, there is only in fact one speaker and not stereo speakers in the back. Thanks, liars. Image browser. What images does it come preloaded with? Ooh, there's one of a lady. There we are. Takes about 4 years, but does eventually come up with a picture of her. The screen's actually not bad, considering the provenance of this device, to say the least. It looks a lot better with the naked eye than it does on the video camera, obviously. Anyway, there's a woman. Possibly you know her name. Maybe it's Jeff. I don't know. Right. Video recorder, camera. Well, you'll be pleased to see that stills from this phone look like this. And unfortunately I can't show you the video recording because that needs a micro SD card plugged into the phone, and the phone has refused to recognise every single card I have tried in it. I think that's actually what that STK option is. Right, next message, well that will just be text messages, not very excited by that. Camera we've already seen. I want to see tools first. Maybe it's got a spanner in it. Alarm, Bluetooth, calendar, calculator, world clock, timer, stuck. Ah, stuck sounds good. What is that? Appears to be a little picture of a SIM card or something. Not sure. Also, it doesn't seem very keen on actually doing anything when you press it. Oh, there is no stuck. Stuck is a false option. That's a great t-shirt logo for you. Right, go on calculator then. 5, where's plus? There we go. Plus 2 equals 7. There we go, that's the only useful thing this has done so far. Right, take us out. What else have we got? The tools are a bit of a bust, weren't they? Man, this touchscreen is horrible. Business! Oh, Microsoft Network. You can do a bit of instant messaging over your non-existent internet connection. There's privacy and a guard lock. None of those things really being business. Settings! Yeah, that's just going to be the settings of the phone. Connection manager. This will be interesting. We can see how you can connect to the internet with this amazing smartphone device. Network account. Ooh. GPRS, MMS and WAP. Basically, it doesn't have 3G and it can't connect to Wi-Fi. So your internet options are limited. You can connect to mobile internet incredibly slowly, and that's it. Brilliant. Profiles, just different things. File list, file manager, that's your lot, other than the internet browser, which I can't seem to actually get up. Thanks, touchscreen. Input, URL, home page, bookmark history, offline. Yeah, offline is the thing, because I, of course, don't have a SIM card in it. Oh, God, I'm going to have to get a SIM card and try it out, aren't I? I'm trying to think if I've got a pay-as-you-go one, which won't matter if it catches fire. Then I've got to find all the WAP settings, gah, and other noises. All right, back in a bit. Well, that appears to have been mission impossible. Allow me to demonstrate. I put in an orange pay-as-you-go SIM, since it doesn't matter too much if that is destroyed by Cthulhu or whatever happens when you put your SIM into phones like this. But unfortunately, when you go to the settings... where are we? Connection management, network account, GPRS, and put in the gateway IP address. Now you'll notice 192.168.0.71035. That's not correct. What it needs to be is, God, that screen, is 192.168.0.7.135, right? That is the pay-as-you-go setting for the orange IP addresses. Unfortunately, it's impossible to enter that. If you manage to get the cursor over the right point, as I just did first time, thank you everyone, and put in 3, it puts in a 2. It can't handle just having 2 digits on the end, and indeed, it can't handle having a 3 as the first digit. So it's impossible to actually put in the correct settings in order to use the internet on Orange Pay-As-You-Go. It's just so good. So what happens if we do try and connect? The answer, of course, is massive failure. Go on internet, homepage, whatever that is, wapmonternet.com, never heard of it. Indeed, dial failed. Oh well, what a load of joy. And do you want to know the best bit? You try using that as your phone, not only are you faced with a world of utter confusion and horror, but, get this, and you're going to love it, the standby time is 2 hours. Yep, I got about 1 hour 50 minutes on standby. That's without making a call or using the phone at all. So, you're out and about, you've got just under 2 hours before it dies. Not to worry, you've got a spare battery, bringing it up to almost 4 hours if you swap them over. Let's hope you've got a portable power plant with you. So yes, if you want an interesting device that looks like an unreal phone to amuse people with, don't bother with one of these because you can't actually use it as a device to contact people. Nokia, connecting people, yeah, distancing people more like.